Now you can't tickle my feet, Tristan.
I'm the sound guy.
This is who I am, baby.
Dude, answer your phone. I've called you 4 times this week. Cricket. I'm gonna drive a golf ball through your frontal lobe. You don't pick up the phone. Bye.
So that was the most recent one that I've received this week.
After sending you a very friendly text.
This was, the friendly text said, "On my way, fatty." This was the one from earlier this week.
I'm at work, and you're calling me about something probably nonsensical. You have no respect for people's professions, people's time. I'm probably going to put you in a sleeper hold next time I see you and make you go night-night. I mean, I've had enough of it, and it's on site when I see you next time, buddy.
I'm not positive that he even knows what on-site means.
Answer your phone then.
Jeez. Welcome back to the Frowned Upon podcast.
What episode is it?
Episode 14, 13 in some people's minds.
Episode 4. Wait.
14.
14. No, episode 15 in some people's minds.
Oh, sorry, I got that.
Episode
backwards.
14 of the
I usually just
Frowned
go by
Upon
what it really
podcast.
is.
The fastest growing podcast in Central Southeast Texas. Greater Houston area.
Yeah, so welcome back. This week we are joined by Micah. What was your middle name again?
It's the notorious MAV.
The notorious MAV.
Micah Alec Villareal.
He said Mav.
Yeah. Behind closed doors.
And yeah, we're happy to have him here on the podcast and also back in the this area.
Yeah.
Very excited to be
He's
back in the area.
He's a new homeowner.
Woo! Sorry, I
So
made that noise, everybody.
what was what? Let me ask you this: what does it feel like having your own home?
I'm still not used to it. It feels weird every morning. I don't feel like it's my house yet, but I have taken a liking to watering the plants and the grass, and
Manually, right? No
manually.
sprinklers.
No, I have 4 sprinkler heads, but I do every square foot by hand.
Okay. What have you done to mark your territory?
I've peed on the fences every
Okay.
corner.
Have you used the bathroom in all the bathrooms in the house?
Yes, I have.
Okay.
On the first day.
I think that's
Didn't
important
have to,
when
but I
moving
mean,
into
I
a
did.
place.
That I made myself.
I popped a laxative and shot one off in each of the
I wanted
toilets.
to christen every single one of them. Oh.
He wanted to give his that fragrance, you know.
Well, yeah, we're glad to have Micah here. We also had Connor, who was supposed to be here tonight. He was actually on the way out the door, but he
He got
got grounded. And the reason he got grounded was
I've tried to tell him to stop doing this before, but
kept trying on his mom's clothes.
so
He's been doing that since 8th grade, actually.
Yeah.
And she's told him next
Yeah.
time you're grounded.
And he's kind of a big fella. He broke one of his mom's heels the other day, and
Popped one of the dresses.
yeah, broke the zipper on the back. So he's not.
I'm just imagining him standing there sad in a dress and one broken heel, maybe a little bit of eyeliner on,
Yeah.
and his mom yelling at him.
The bralette didn't go past his shoulders.
Poor fella. Got that thick
man.
upper crust.
Yeah. He's got that muffin.
All right.
Muffin top.
He's crying right now. That's what
Yeah.
it is.
What a guy. We love him. We miss him. This quarantine, I haven't seen Connor in probably 8 weeks.
The only reason I've seen him is because I'm also trying to buy a house right now, and his mother is helping me out with that process. So, yeah, that's the only reason I've seen him. And then he pretty much kicked me out of his house. He's like, "All right, well, we're done here." So
Said business
out you
is
go.
over.
he said, "I got a dress to try on."
Yeah, I think he does it late at night or during the day.
I think he wakes up in it. And that's like, I remember Seth told me.
He's asleep.
He sleeps in it.
I remember Seth told me when he went to go ask him about the house, he only poked his head out of the
Yeah.
door, and he was in a rush for some reason.
Oh, wow. Poor guy. Segway guy.
Yeah.
I'm bad at
Anyways.
segues.
Micah, we've been friends for a long time. If you were at Micah's wedding, he's a recently married man. And now what's more exciting, getting a house or getting married?
In a way, they both still don't feel like it happened. I'm still getting accustomed to both of them, but I mean, getting married was pretty fun. I mean, it was
a pretty good
was
Friday
alright.
night. Or
it was.
It's a 6 out of 10.
I mean, it was awesome. Like, it was a long time coming, and it was just a giant party with all my closest friends and all my people, and it was very fun.
Yeah.
Had a man of magic behind the camera doing the videography.
And a man of magic with the best man speech.
Yeah, you did. Oh yeah.
Yeah, well, you left right after the speech, so
I did not. I stayed for queso.
it felt like
You stayed longer than I thought you would because you had work.
I did. I had work that night.
you didn't even say goodbye to me.
I didn't?
No.
Oh.
He gave me a big old hug. He actually gave a group hug with me and my wife, which
That's right.
it really touched the heartstrings.
Which I actually set you two up.
Did you? No, you did not.
I
He's
think I
definitely
did.
doubting
How's
it.
that?
And I take credit for it.
I'll give you the credit, but I mean, I don't remember
He
that.
said, again, this is your podcast.
Yeah.
I'll let you imagine it the way you want to. But
We'll talk after.
Oh, geez. Anyways. So you're pretty much the chief adult among us at the moment.
I'm like a freaking 10-year-old in comparison to you boys.
Yeah, Tristan's saying he
You
wants
guys
to
are
buy a
like my
house
two
now.
dads.
Dad A and Dad B.
You do call me Papa often. You might call it to everybody, but I like to think it's because you see me as a
Actually-
man.
Plot twist is only you. I
Ah.
only call you that.
That's great.
Yeah, no, me and Micah started being friends in 8th grade. And then we didn't actually start hanging out until he accidentally came to my old church.
Accidentally.
Oh yeah, because my mom worked across the street.
Yeah, they came over for a little Halloween thing, and I was doing a trunk or treat. I was hosting a trunk, doing some popcorn, I think, serving it up, and then after that, we had a lot of memories. One time, Micah got pegged in the face with a Frisbee.
Oh my gosh.
I bring it up every time because it's one of the funniest stories in the world.
3 times a year.
Because he collapsed. And it's something about Micah is he gets mad. He's one of those people who gets mad if you laugh at him when he's hurt. So he did that. He also fell on his longboard while going 0 miles an hour.
I almost did that on his longboard going 0
Do you remember
miles an
whenever
hour
we were
yesterday.
longboarding behind the high school, and I hit that pothole going about 50 miles an
Oh,
hour?
yes, I did. And I was actually riding beside
Yeah.
you, and you just disappeared from sight.
I hit my hip so hard. My hip and my elbow were bleeding. I was like bruised up. It was terrible.
Hey, and my first reaction wasn't to laugh. Actually, I helped you.
No, I think you did laugh.
I probably did laugh.
Yeah. But I was laughing. I was laughing the pain off because if I don't laugh, I'll cry. Which that actually brings up something we talked about earlier. Tristan says he doesn't like needles.
Oh, God, I hate needles. They make me cry.
Oh, because he was dehydrated, I told him he needed an IV. And he said, don't ever let that happen
Yeah.
to me.
If Seth was if any of you are ever the person responsible for giving the okay on them to put an IV in my arm, just let me die, guys. I hate it.
Wow.
Micah, do you fear needles?
No, it's been a while since I've had any kind of shot, but
Have you given blood?
no, I've been close multiple times. But something comes up to where I don't do it.
Like
I got
grounded. Or what?
No, like
I got
I've
grounded.
signed up to give blood at school and at the apartments I used to work at, but something happens and I can't do it.
Is that like a racist thing or something?
No, I tell them I can't do it. I mean, they were
It's an
different,
ethnic
they were
issue
different
that gets
colors than me.
involved.
Oh, speaking of the ethnic issue at hand, the last time we had a holiday, we celebrated with one of our friends.
I thought you were going to stick into my
I think he is.
I think I am. I definitely
ethnic
am.
issue. We haven't synced into my coming up.
Crap! I left my sombrero downstairs. I meant to actually wear it tonight. Usually it covers all the cords, but I meant to wear it tonight. We had one of our friends of Irish descent on for St. Patrick's Day, and that is Logan Ray. Originally Logan O'Ray. And this year we have Micah on for Cinco de Mayo.
No coincidence there. We
Yeah.
didn't plan that or anything. No, Micah actually speaks the least amount of Spanish out of all three of us.
Probably. Actually, yeah.
If you're
for sure.
wondering, Micah is brown.
Yeah. I can get pretty darn brown too.
He can.
I
Sometime.
get freaking.
We were lifeguards one summer, or he was a lifeguard a couple summers, but I worked with him one summer and he looked straight up urban.
Yeah. And I was a manager that year. I was actually Seth's manager, so I was barely even out, but I still looked
Golly.
I looked pretty dark.
This is about the darkest I'll get.
I like how he threw in a shot that he was my manager.
Yeah, I was gonna.
He didn't have to say that.
I was gonna take a shot
He
at
didn't
it.
have
I
to
was
say
like,
that, but he's like, I was actually, your manager, by the way.
That if you
Don't forget.
remember.
Never forget.
He brought the frisbee, so.
That's true.
Oh my gosh. Well, yeah, Cinco de Mayo. I was gonna read up on some history about it, but I don't.
Is
I
that the
didn't.
Day of the Dead?
That's not the Day of the Dead.
That's Dia
not
de los
Dio.
Muertos.
Yeah.
Dia.
Dia de los Muertos.
And that's, what day is that?
That's in October, actually. Well,
Oh,
I don't know if it is or not. In
Octubre.
Guatemala.
I think that's what you mean.
In Guatemala, they celebrate it sometime in October.
More frequently, or
What do you mean?
I don't know.
I gotta watch Coco again.
I was just wondering.
Do you think they celebrate Day of the Dead a couple times a year?
Yeah,
I think in Guatemala they celebrate it one day out of the year, but I'm
that makes
not
sense.
positive. I remember celebrating it in Miss Smith's class sometime during the second semester of high school. Did y'all ever have her?
No, I have no.
Does your family do anything for
Cervantes?
May
yeah.
5th?
That's actually my no, they don't. My parents' anniversary was yesterday on the 3rd, so I get that confused sometimes.
Easily get Cinco de Mayo and your
The
parents.
3rd and 5th.
Oh,
The dates I get confused about a little bit. I think someone else's birthday is on the 5th too. Seth is
So I get
shortly after
Christmas and
that.
my cousin's birthday mixed up sometimes, but
oh my gosh. Yeah.
what is? I don't even know what's the significance of May 5th?
I think it was somebody's independence. I'm not positive though. Okay, Google. What's the significance of May the 5th?
On the website history.com, they say Cinco de Mayo, or the 5th of May, is a holiday that celebrates the date of the Mexican Army's May 5th, 1862 victory over France at the Battle of Puebla during the Franco-Mexican War.
That's what I said.
Okay. Yeah, that's exactly what it was then. Nice. Now we know. Mexican Independence Day,
And that was May 5th.
May 5th. Okay, Google. What is Mexican Independence Day?
According to Wikipedia,
I was about to say, because I do think it is different.
proclaimed in the Declaration of Independence of the Mexican Empire.
So that is August 24th, if you're wondering. So I don't truly know what the significance of May 5th is. A battle was won, but it didn't mean independence. So they went a whole lot of years having their freedom and not being a country, I guess.
Yeah, I don't know.
Wild. Well,
I also wanted to bring up the poll that we took on Instagram.
which I won 66 to 33.
Yeah, I'm a little confused. I wouldn't
I think
say.
there's a lot of psychology that went on behind that.
I don't know if I'm hurt or confused. If
Lost
somebody
and
can
insecure.
Yeah. You found me. Is that the song you're referencing? is that the Fray? Did you just think of the Fray reference?
First time on
That's
the
why I
podcast.
should have won the vote right there.
First concert was the fray.
Yeah. Was it really?
Are you serious? That's wild.
I was young, but yeah. I used
That's
to
the most white thing I've ever heard in my life.
my parents, it was a birthday present. I used to go hard for the fray.
Oh my gosh.
They used to be my ringtone.
Really?
It was a song called "She Is," and it's a very upbeat romantic song. Why'd I make a ringtone? I couldn't tell you.
That's hilarious.
It was a weird. I used to show it to everybody too. Like, hey, listen to my ringtone.
That's hilarious.
No, but I really thought. I didn't know. I don't even think I thought I was gonna win. For some reason, I thought it was gonna come out to like a draw, maybe like a dead even, like
At
50-50.
first, I was nervous about that.
I lost handily.
So bad.
I think it was like 68% to like
Yeah.
32 or something.
It was rough.
I don't know what, and I will say, I don't know if everybody knows this, but we can see who votes for who, and I'm
Yeah.
a little hurt. Okay, I'm not gonna call people out, but there's some people that I thought I was gonna get their vote, and I didn't. So, not saying you have to explain yourself, but I would like some sort of apology. Why do you think you won? Is it because I send you texts that say "on my way, fatty"?
Probably from the voicemails that people have heard. Probably from what people. Oh, it's
I brought
definitely-
you 6 Hershey bars today.
You did do that, which was absolutely the best thing that's happened to me all day, and maybe all week. I'm very appreciative. I don't know why I won. I know now I have the better mustache.
I did. I shaved my stash.
that could have played into it.
Do you think you're better than me?
I voted for Tristan.
Yeah, I
Micah
know.
did
I
vote
did.
for me. Yeah.
Do you want to tell him why you voted for him, or why you told me why you voted for him?
I feel like I don't know.
Probably not.
I don't know. I mean, it's not like I truly don't like. I'm close to Seth, but as far as podcast goes, I don't like one more than the other.
Well, I will tell you what. I'll just say what he told me. He said that.
I was really hoping you would.
He said he voted for Tristan because he thought I was going to get more votes.
To be completely straight, everybody, I definitely did too.
I really was. I was torn. I was like, well, let me go with Tristan because I think Seth will get more votes.
I voted for Seth on the frowned upon page.
Yeah.
Because I saw how it was going.
Yeah, so I only had 32% of votes, and one of the votes was our own page.
I didn't know you could see them. I had no idea you could see the votes, and I was hoping you wouldn't.
Oh, good. And I also voted for myself, so.
I definitely voted for myself.
And my
That
fiance
just-
was one of the other votes.
That
so.
reinforces why I voted for Tristan. He went out of his way to vote for you.
That's because I was losing.
Well,
He said, my pity vote for Tristan was because of his pity vote for you.
Yeah.
Oh, that's hilarious.
I don't know.
I
wonder,
like your laugh too. On the podcast, I like your laugh.
You do like
I do like it. Britt loves it too.
it makes
Are
people
you
laugh.
serious?
Britt loves she loves your voice and the way you laugh.
What the heck?
I've
My
actually,
laugh-
which that's kind of funny because I actually think me and you sound somewhat similar on the podcast.
Our laughs are inverted.
Not when we laugh, but when we speak.
Yeah, I do too. At first I heard it, I'm like, I don't know
Like,
who I am.
I don't remember saying
That never
that.
crossed my mind. I guess because I know y'all, but
Well, I know me and
I was gonna say you know yourselves as well.
Maybe I have bad ears or something. We definitely do sound
Do you
alike.
remember what happened whenever, a long time ago, we had a conversation about people's voices?
Remind me.
It was a girl you used to talk to,
Uh-huh.
and you said that you didn't like her voice.
Uh-huh.
Remember? If you don't remember, I don't want to stoke the fire.
Did we ask her like whose voice is better or something?
No.
I
We'll
would
just skip over it.
This is getting uncomfortable.
Okay, we'll talk after. It's another thing. We'll put a pin in that.
It is funny though.
We need to come back to it.
Shoot, why not? You'll remember if I'm push a little harder.
Name starts with the M.
Yes.
Okay.
Do we need to whisper
And
to
she
each other?
was, and you were like, oh, you thought that her voice is annoying.
Uh-huh.
And I was like, well, I think she has a great voice. I think she really has I think her voice sounds kind of attractive. And then you said, I think she sounds like my mom.
Oh no.
And remember what I said?
Oh. I do remember that now.
What were we, like 12?
I think I blocked that out of my
Were
mind.
we like 13 years old or something?
Far too young.
You thought his mom's voice was attractive.
Well, this is how I remember this exactly because I was like, oh, what I do that for? But he said, she sounds like my mom. I said, I think she has a cute voice. I think it's attractive. And he said, I think she sounds like my mom. And I said, well, and then I stopped and he goes, what were you about to say? And I was like, nothing. And he was like, what? That's how that conversation went. So I still remember that though vividly. I think about it pretty often because I was like, I fudged up. But that was funny.
I've also been told me and Seth sound similar on the phone. I've actually picked up his phone multiple times and carried on conversations as Seth.
Did you do it to me? I assume you probably have.
I've probably done it to you. I've done it to Brian. I've done it many
You
times
did
in high
it. You
school.
did it to Brian, yeah, for a while.
Oh my gosh. I think people our age generally just, I guess, sound the same because Connor's done that to me. You've probably done that to me.
Yeah,
It
but
just
you're the type of
happens.
guy who I could grow a mustache and you wouldn't recognize me.
That's true. Then I talked about that last week. It definitely fools me.
Have
if
we-
I
Sorry, go ahead.
If I shaved my mustache and saw myself in the mirror, I might punch my mirror. I'd be so scared, dude.
Don't. If you shave your mustache, you're gonna be shocked. It's gonna scare you.
It's gonna be white.
No, it's not gonna be white. It's just you haven't seen that skin
I know.
in a long
I saw
time.
a photo.
So it looks like when you have a mustache, it looks like your lip just hits your nose
Yeah.
because there's hair there. And when you shave it, it's like
I don't want that at all.
He's horrified.
it just looks terrifying, dude. It scared me.
Oh my gosh.
Like one time I did a Colonel Sanders coffee painting in high school, and I wish I could find it, but I painted Colonel Sanders. And
That's hilarious.
he had like a real long upper lip because I messed up on the painting, and that's what it looks like whenever you spit it out, dude. That's what it looks like whenever you shave your mustache. It's terrifying.
Ugh.
I was gonna ask you, have we ever talked about the time you almost killed me?
There's been
No, not the time you almost killed me in this house with the knife.
with a blade.
Yeah.
No. Do it.
Do you want to tell that
Yes,
story?
I do want to tell that story. So one time I was cooking, and I was actually preparing to grill out for all my pals, and
I wasn't there.
I didn't.
This is when you didn't live here.
Ah.
Also, side note, he did when he grilled out for his pals. He bought already cooked salmon and he
No, it was
put
already
it
cooked.
right back on
And
the
then
grill.
also the burgers that I cooked did not get cooked, and y'all had to bake them. I also had I've never ever been so sick that I've had to leave my friends, and this particular night I was so sick that I wanted to leave everybody, so I went upstairs and laid in bed while all my friends had fun in my house. They had to bake the
We had to
burgers.
put the burgers in the oven because they were not done
They
at all.
weren't done.
And the grill was already out.
And then the salmon was trash. And then before this, I was cutting up kebabs in my house. And I might have had some music going or something.
But okay, you gotta tell the backstory, but how I got in and everything.
Yeah, well, quietly, very quietly.
I was about to knock on his door. I was the first one there. And when I went to knock on his door, I saw him go out the back door. So I then walked in the front door and just thought, I'm just gonna see how long I can watch him before he knows that I'm in here. And then, anyways.
And then that was pick up where I'm cutting kebabs with the largest knife that we have in the house.
I had been in the house
Also,
for like 15 minutes at this point.
the pointiest knife. And, I'm getting into it. And then all of a sudden, a phone cord goes over my head. And I feel it pull kind of tight on my throat. And I'm like, all right. Sucks for them. And I turned around and didn't look up at first. I was looking exactly where my knife was going to go. And lucky for Seth, I guess I recognized his
Hip.
hip.
My lower crust.
Jeez. Hey. And stopped the knife maybe
Mere
maybe an
millimeters.
inch away from his stomach.
Sounds like you're pretty quick with that knife.
A knife's about the only thing that I feel confident that I could outdo anybody with.
Well, you have a sword right in this room.
I have a sword in this room, and I have about 8 in that room, and I have a couple machetes in the garage.
Do you feel more comfortable with a blade than a gun? Or?
Oh, absolutely.
He's been
If you
trained
gave
for
me a
this.
gun and I had to shoot Micah right now, I'd probably miss. But if you gave me a sword, I'd just plunge across the table.
Let me ask you both this. If you're...
I did not stab him, by the way.
No, he didn't stab me, thank God, because I would have died.
You actually
It was
did.
such-
You were laughing, and then you looked down at the knife, and you were petrified.
Oh, yeah, there's no laughter. We didn't speak for about 10 seconds because I was thankful
I almost
to my
killed.
Savior, Jesus Christ, that I was still alive. If you're a burglar, let me frame this question for you. If you are burglarizing a homestead,
If you're burgling a house.
yeah, if you're doing cat burglary, and you crawl through somebody's window, or window, as Lupe Fiasco calls it in one song, you crawl through a window and you're just taking odd, marketable goods, and then you hear one of these two noises. Which one's scarier? You hear a shotgun rack, putting one in the chamber, that's very, very common. Or you hear a sword come out of its sheath.
Give us the sheath sound.
Careful.
Is that gonna make a noise?
Should. No, it didn't. Gosh darn it.
It's not metallic.
Let me try one more time.
Yeah,
No,
I mean,
it doesn't. Anyways, I
That's
just unsheathed the sword.
We should all take turns trying to do a noise.
All right, here we go.
replicating that.
Oh, well,
Give me your best noise.
I think I know how to recreate
Ah,
it.
yes.
Oh, good. Thinking.
A little bit of a sound engineer.
Better.
Kinda. Not bad.
That sounds more daggery.
Yeah.
Just pulled your dagger.
It sounds like who's rubbing a knife on a Yeti cup.
Yeah. Yeah. What's scarier? What do you think is scarier?
Micah?
I would definitely say I think the sheath. I think the sword. I mean, that's just you're kind of preparing for a shotgun rack. Like if somebody's gonna find me, that's kind of a common noise. That's in your brain of what to expect. You
Also,
don't
I
expect
think-
a sword.
However, a shotgun, if it was a difference in a shotgun and I heard, more of a pistol, thing,
Yeah.
the pistol I would much rather hear than the sword. But the shotgun and the sword are kind of in the same place with me. Because, unless they're shooting a slug and it's going to go clean through you, you're going to get blasted to pieces. And that's scary too.
Yeah.
You might survive, somebody shooting you.
Yeah,
with
but here's the thing.
a pistol.
I think Micah raises a good point. You're kind of, if someone hears you break into a home, you're kind of expecting it's in every movie.
Yeah.
If you're in a home in this day and age when everybody has guns and you hear a sword unsheathing,
You know you're in the home of a crazy
you got in the wrong house. What's your plan?
Oh, frick.
Pull out your
Run,
sword
dude.
and sword fight.
Like he said, if it's the shotgun or the gun, I'm hiding. If it's the sword, going back to where I came.
I'm gonna throw something at him, or I don't know.
Definitely not keep burgling.
Nunchucks.
I thought about that too.
If I heard
I don't know
nunchucks.
what they sound like necessarily. But if I turn around and just saw someone silently
Lots of-
doing nunchucks. Yeah.
That was a video game noise.
What's okay? What about a growl from a person? Clearly a
Yeah,
human's
I know,
growl.
I know.
I thought you said a growl, like the gun on Call of Duty.
Oh no!
I don't know guns at all.
No. What about the sound of a human growl?
I mean, that'd be scary. My go-to, what I've always told my now wife is, you ever get trapped in an alley and,
And you hear a guy growling.
No. She's like walking through a dark alley, which God forbid that ever happens. I don't know where you have dark alleys here. If you're ever going through a dark alley
Then
you
why
get
is she in one?
surrounded, I want you to start crab walking with your belly up and just making the most ridiculous
How would you crab walk
noises.
with your belly down?
I guess they'd be bear crawling. So it's been a while since I've been in athletics, high school athletics. But you're
start doing
crab
what?
walking just like that. Can you imagine that?
Absolutely.
That's
not.
chomping your teeth.
I've always thought it would be funny if I carried just like some spare Advil in my pocket, loose obviously, and if I was about to get into a fight, looked him in the eye, pulled some strange pills out of my pocket, crushed them, tossed them back, and then started making weird noises.
Why do you crush them and then eat them? And it's all over your
effect.
A
mouth.
little bit crazier, yeah.
Crush
I don't
them,
know.
snort them
Snort
off your
'em,
hand.
yeah.
Snort off your hand, or crush them and then throw them at him. Don't even use the pills.
Yeah.
I think
I
it'd be
would-
more effective to just take them,
Pop them.
let him
Maybe
imagine.
carry a tiny little vial of Coca-Cola or something and splash it on them. Then they don't.
Or
know what it
or an
is.
EpiPen.
Oh, gee.
Plunge it in your
Or
own
you
chest.
can Paul Blart it and carry hot sauce and shoot it across the room into his eye.
Yeah. Oh, carry out a pixie stick and just toss it back a little bit. Get a little fuel.
Michael, what's your crazy thing to do if you're ever getting mugged and you don't have any weapon and no chance of beating them with your hands?
No chance of beating him with your hands.
Oh, it's hard.
You have to scare them away. What's your go-to?
Probably the same thing.
Crab
Probably, yeah.
That's so scary.
I don't think I would crab walk because then you're naturally. What if they're not scared of that? Then you're at a very bad position.
Then they
You're-
kick you in the head and then
You're already on the
your
ground.
neck's broken.
I think you'd have to think of something clever.
Something like that. Look like you're being exercised or something.
Just put your hoodie on and nod to them calmly and be able to think like, he's one of us.
Oh.
You could always act like you're enjoying it.
That is sick.
I'm sure if you got punched and you're like,
What would you do, Seth?
I'm not gonna make sounds
Insert
or anything.
in.
Yeah, but if you're like, hey, I like that, man, do it again. I'm sure they
Get
wouldn't.
into it,
Nah,
get into it,
I'm
man.
not. I'm not gonna do that, but I'm pretty sure they would probably stop.
Yeah, dude.
Oh, shit. I hate it. I'm uncomfy. Seth, what would you do? Tell him.
I'd strip naked.
Would you
that's pretty
take
good.
off the clothes or would you rip off the clothes? I don't know how to rip off my pants. And granted, I've never ripped off a
Velour.
shirt.
Wear velour snap-ons.
I have those snap-on pants.
Yeah, the snap-on pants.
I need to find those. I kind of.
I'd just rip them off, I think.
I can't rip off my. I just pulled so many of my thigh hairs out when I did that. That hurt. I don't think I could.
I think I would just get naked. No one wants to fight a naked guy.
Yeah, no.
And that way, if I was naked, they have nothing to take off of me. You know, like they might want my shoes or something, or my wallet. But if
think
none
my
of that's on
go-to-
my persons, then
Yeah.
Friggin' biting.
wait, hold on. You said there's no chance of beating them, so are you telling them you're gonna bite them?
I'm not gonna say, hey dude, if you come here, I'll freaking bite you.
I'm gonna scratch you, dude.
I don't know. I would just attempt the fighting, and then when things are going bad, just start and then taking chunks. out of
Lead
these
with the
people.
teeth.
I don't know. That hurt my ears. I popped my jaw when I did that. Yeah, no, I don't know. Probably die. Probably get robbed. That's my goal. Not my goal. That's my
Last
plan.
resort.
That's my goal. Is get robbed and die. Bucket list. That's the last thing on it.
My final wish.
I know some neighborhoods you could probably go to, and you could probably have that happen pretty quickly,
Well,
especially with your stature and complexion.
my stature's all right. Post up,
You
dude.
have decently broad shoulders.
Especially when I do that.
I don't like when you do that. And what's that shirt you're wearing?
Oh, I got it. It's my quarantine shirt.
And
It says social in the front, distancing on the back.
looks like you got that at Hot Topic.
I got it from a
Chili's?
little startup.
It definitely looks like you got that at
Paxson.
Hot Topic, or what's that other store like
Oh.
Hot Topic?
I don't know. Spencer's.
Spencer.
We should go on a trip to Spencer's one day, guys.
Oh, you definitely look like you'd work at Spencer's.
Oh.
Dude, what if I got
That's true.
gauges?
He doesn't look far off.
Yeah, I was gonna say it might work for you.
Maybe that's my thing.
Yeah,
That's my
it is.
style.
You need to manage a Spencer's, or open a Spencer's,
I don't know.
or open your own store called Tristan's, and it's just Spencer's.
I don't know how well the Spencer's is doing. I don't hear much about them anymore.
Not because Tristan's doesn't work there.
Exactly.
I would need to
Spencer-
open.
Tristan's.
I would just need to open Tristan's. Actually, we're just gonna call it Trey's. Just my middle name.
I don't like
Welcome
that.
to Trey's.
Let's do business professionals.
It's just TRES.
Oh my gosh.
Trey.
There's always like a Cookie Monster shirt in there.
That's
At least one
Trace.
shirt with some sort of variation of Jesus on it.
Yeah. A Bob Marley, something Bob
Love
Marley
it.
clothing, a Rasta.
There's like artificial haze in the store everywhere.
Oh jeez. They're pushing those I Heart Boobies bracelets and stuff. Which Tristan used to wear on his ankles for some reason.
Both of them. I never wore those on my ankles. Let that be clear.
Oh,
Dude,
my
maybe I
goodness.
should get a toe ring.
You look like the kind of guy that would wear one.
I don't think I could wear a toe ring.
Set the metal detectors off. Sorry, that's my toe ring.
Sorry. Just take off my shoe and my sock to get my toe ring off.
Yeah.
Do you wear toe rings when you have on shoes and socks?
I
You
would think
always
so.
wear
Yeah,
them?
it would work.
Yeah.
I mean, but is that how you're...
You're supposed to wear them.
I guess people...
That is
sometimes
how you
wear
get. You got to
necks
protect them because you don't want to get moisture in it and rust.
and also rot off my toe. Oh, jeez, that's terrible. We spent too much time talking about toe rings.
But that does remind me. Do you remember the shoes that you used to put on and it's for
Toe
active wear
shoes.
that they go around each toe?
Yes.
Yeah. Well, not a lot of people know this, but I have web toes.
Oh, I
there's
forgot
two of
about
them.
that.
yeah. 2 toes on each foot that are webbed.
2 of his feet, he's got toes.
And
Are you...
sometimes I forget about that, and I went to go try. I never liked the shoes, but I thought it'd be cool to see how they felt. I got halfway on my foot before realizing there's no physical way I could put these shoes on.
You need a custom pair.
Yeah.
That's so funny to me. Just imagining you sitting... So nobody came over and helped you get them on your foot?
No, my father watched me attempt these, and I didn't know.
Was he
but
laughing?
He was laughing.
Because he saw it coming.
Yeah, he knew. He let me do it.
Oh, that sucks.
I actually
We-
haven't
we
talked to my
could've-
dad since then. That was 10 years ago.
We could have customized them for you. The guy who taught me how to be a cop, basically, my
Also taught you how to
my FTI
customize toe shoes.
my FDI, he was missing he had a nub on one of his left index finger, and he had custom gloves where it was basically cut and sewed around his nub.
That's awesome.
That's amazing. Hey,
Yeah.
that's an industry. Custom...
Probably
Like-
a smaller one, but yeah.
Not a big industry.
Hey, but find your niche.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You just gotta make them really expensive.
Yeah.
Yeah, really gouge these people that are already at a disadvantage. Like, yeah, you want
Custom.
gloves? $500.
We put custom in everything. Tell them how we make it. Whenever you tell somebody how you make something, it seems to up the price a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if it's made in America, people
Yeah.
like that stuff.
We make it here, but for
Patriots. Yeah.
cheap. We need to hire some kids or something here in the States.
That doesn't sound like something we could do.
Yeah, well, I can always stream. All right,
You want to get into the pod decks?
let's do it, man. I picked 2. I'll let you
Why are you
draw 'em.
shuffling? There's 2 cards.
I want them to be.
A surprise? It's just 2 of them. Share your greatest fear.
Oh wow. You picked that one purposely? On purpose?
I did, yeah.
You're really trying to hit a
I mean,
homer
if you
with
want to
that
share I think that sometimes when we do these,
Micah's
we
is
kinda
putting on shoes that that have individual toe slots.
jeez. Yeah, no, on these we tend to usually deviate from the seriousness. And
Yeah, that's hard.
I mean, if you shared a legitimate fear after I shared something like birds or some mess, I'd feel bad. So.
I don't like birds. to
Oh
be
yeah,
honest.
I forgot. You really do hate birds.
Yeah, I got scarred one time. My grandma told me at a petting zoo I was supposed to feed the emus by hand
Oh.
instead of
Emus
tossing. And the emu nearly bit
Terrifying.
my hand off and then chased me at about 50 miles an hour
Emus
and was pecking at me the whole time.
have like the ability to strip you of all of your flesh in minutes if they want to.
Emus also have deadly talons because their talons pick up their poop, and when they kick you, they shank you basically.
And then
And-
you die of infection.
Yeah, you die of infection.
What's funny is your grandma probably knew that.
Yeah, so
said
she was
go
trying to
feed
take me
them.
out.
I feed
My
the
least
emus
favorite
by
grandchild.
hand.
Yeah,
You stupid idiot.
yeah.
I don't know how your grandmother talks. Probably not like that.
Not too far off, honestly.
Jeez. What is one of my greatest fears? Or my greatest fear?
Doing something hard. Needles.
Needles are up there. I do not like needles.
I like
at
getting
all.
shots.
Ooh, tunnels probably. Tunnels,
Tunnels?
and underground caves. Don't like caves. Don't like tunnels.
You wouldn't go spelunking with me?
I don't know what that means.
Cave diving.
Like in the water?
Yeah.
Ugh.
It doesn't have to be in the water.
Does it not?
I mean,
have
I
to
would
be?
do it,
You sure?
but it is among.
Have you ever seen Batman
my greatest
Begins?
fears.
But is he spelunking?
Yeah.
Prove it.
Okay.
So I don't even know what to ask in order to prove that. Okay, Google, what is spelunking?
I think it's like underground
Spelunking.
caves.
According to Wikipedia,
Spelunking.
caving, also known as spelunking in the United
Yeah.
States and Canada and potholing in the United Kingdom and Ireland, is
Potholing.
the recreational pastime of exploring wild cave systems.
Ooh.
In contrast, speleology is the scientific study of caves and the cave environment.
I mean, yeah, I would do it. I just wouldn't be the first.
So it's
Wow.
not your biggest fear.
I mean, I don't know what my biggest fear is then off the.
Giving blood.
Well, I've done that before and it sucked, and I don't ever want to do it again. But it wasn't like. I do not like needles though.
I like needles and I like surgery.
Enjoy.
You had surgery?
Yeah.
Where?
I had surgery on my wrist. They put me under
Oh yeah, yeah. I remember when I tried to fix that with hitting it with the textbook.
several times.
Yeah, that was fun.
Yeah, I never used a hammer.
No, we
that
didn't.
was a little too barbaric.
Yeah,
But a
well,
textbook, perfect.
and it seemed to work temporarily, but it came back. And surgery's great.
What?
It is. Have you ever had it?
I mean, I had my wisdom teeth taken out. But...
And you go under, huh?
Yeah.
It's
I mean,
awesome.
that first where you're like 10, 3, and then you have like a moment of absolute euphoria, and then you're dead.
The problem is, I love surgery because I like. Part of me likes
The
the
drugs.
drug-induced coma that you go into, because it's just it's the deepest like sleep you've ever gotten in your life.
Wait, did they wake you up?
No, they let you wake up.
Okay, I was like, I just couldn't remember how surgery works. Do they like, hey, it's over?
Yeah.
Wake
Splash
up.
water.
Splash water, yeah. No, they. My only problem with surgery, because I've had surgery on my wrist and I've had surgery on my wisdom
Aside
teeth.
from them cutting you open
The
and removing
drugs.
something.
No, that doesn't bother me at all.
Oh.
The only I cry when the drugs get to me, and I don't mean to. The first time my wisdom teeth when I got my wisdom teeth removed, I asked my mom how long we'd been there, and of course I was asleep for like the majority of it, so I thought we'd only been there for like 10 minutes, and she's like, "Oh, we've been here an hour and 45 minutes," and I started crying. And she's like, "Why are you crying?" I was like, "I didn't want to make you wait that long." So I cried. And then the second time I cried was during my wrist surgery. Jossie, I was single at this point, so don't get mad at the rest of the story. I thought the nurse that was tending to me once I woke up was a real smoke show. And I kept like nodding in and out. And I was like, I would just think, man, that nurse is good looking. And then I would go back to sleep. And I'd come to, and then I never knew this until we got home. My mom was like, yeah, were you upset about something? And I was like, what are you talking about? She's like, well, you were crying when you were waking up. And I was like,
She's so beautiful. You said
You ruined my chance.
I was like, wait, what happened? And she was like, I don't know. The nurse just stood behind you and mouthed, he's upset. And that was, and I was like 19 years old, or maybe older.
I think you're a secret crier.
20. And I cried. And I told my mom, like, we have to go back. Like, I have to show her I'm not a crier. Like, punch me or something, and I'll show her that I can take her that crying.
Give me a shot with a
I'll
needle.
do the surgery with me awake next time. But I love surgery. People take care of you. They bring you stuff. You don't have to do anything. I
would rather be able to do everything that I would normally be able to do on my own.
Oh, no, I enjoy it a lot. Like, I found out I had a skin condition. So I needed, like...
Please, God, remove it.
I needed, like, special... No, it's, like, a legit condition.
Oh, so sorry.
I needed, like... it's not a bad one. It's not, like...
You got deadly serious.
Yeah, like, my skin's better than yours, but...
Shoot.
But I,
Don't you wash your face with a 3-in-1?
I washed my entire body with a 3-in-1.
That's wild.
That's what I
dude.
did when I was 12.
Yeah.
And
What
then
do you
I
do
grew
now?
up.
That I grew up.
I use Brit shampoo and conditioner. It's like a unisex one, and then I have a Method Men body wash.
What do you do?
I do.
Do you wash your legs?
I have heard that conversation, and yes, I do.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you
Don't
wash your feet?
that.
No.
Okay, good. Thank you for being honest.
I mean, okay, I wash to my knees.
Okay, I wash to my ankles.
I have a lot
You
of
wash to
hair.
your ankles?
Yeah.
What's ever happening to your shins that need
My
that?
shins, and Micah knows this about me, my shins sweat profusely.
Really?
Yes. The
Okay.
first part of me to sweat is my shins.
Uh-uh.
Do you have a lot of hair on your leg?
He
I
does
mean, on my
actually.
shins, yeah.
He does
Okay,
actually.
yeah, I have a lot of hair, so I have to make sure to scrub those bad boys.
I mean, okay, if I'm nasty, it's all the way down to the ankle. Sometimes even further. But like on a normal day, I don't think I wash my ankles. But no, I use a shampoo and then conditioner and then a face wash and a body wash.
Actually, I do a 3-in-1 if I'm really balling. Most of the time, I just use normal shampoo to wash my entire body.
Even your face?
No, I wash my face with a special face wash when I get out of the shower.
Okay, so you do wash your face though.
Yeah, I have a face wash.
Okay.
I would rather use a shampoo to wash my whole body.
That's what I do.
You said body wash, I thought.
No, I said if I don't have. I don't think so.
I don't know.
No, I do not. I will not wash my hair with body wash.
Okay.
That's
what
that
I
is
thought I
uncouth,
heard, and I was
and
about to take over the
You deserve
podcast
to
until
be.
you get
I
out.
deserve to be stoned if I did that because it makes your hair like dry.
Absolutely.
It's terrible.
Horrible.
Ugh.
I don't
Crunchy.
even
Terrible.
like wash my hair every day anymore.
What?
'cause
I
thought
was
the
just
same
asking you.
thing.
You're not supposed to wash your hair. You're
You're
supposed
not
to condition
supposed
it.
to.
Oh my
You are-
gosh!
I
Do
do
not get
condition
into
it
this.
every day.
Let me feel your hair.
You guys are freaking.
Captain Crunch on your head, dude.
It's not. First of all, my hair is
That
very
is
soft,
freaking crunchy,
and
dude.
second of all, my hair also has product in it right now.
Okay.
Yeah, well-
well, I don't believe in product either. I'd never
Okay,
use
I
product.
do use product, but I also condition. I will only wash my hair like maybe.
Okay, y'all are
Three-ish.
gross.
Dude,
We
no.
live in Texas, one, and
Look
you
it-
also
look it
sweat
up.
every
Okay,
single
I
day.
don't
It's
like-
not good.
I always scrub my head with hot water.
Yes, and I do conditioner
And
every
then
time.
condition
Today
every
I did
time, yeah.
shampoo and conditioner before
Y'all
I
are
came here.
disgusting.
Whatever, dude. When your hair's falling out,
I
Yeah.
got the thickest hair out of
Crunchy?
all of us.
no, you
That's
don't.
not
Yes, I
true.
do.
No, you don't. Okay, I know you just talked about us being overly competitive, but that's a lie.
It's not a lie.
Yes,
My
I've
old
broken-
hairdresser will tell you.
Okay, my dad would say I've broken many of his clippers.
Okay, his dad versus a hairdresser.
Okay, and every person who cuts my
Has
hair
your
will say
hairdresser
it.
ever cut his hair?
No.
Every person who's cut my hair has mentioned it, but have you ever broken multiple clippers because it's so thick?
Let me tell you this. Your hairdresser is using clearly very cheap clippers.
That is my father, and yes, he was.
Breaking a clipper's breaking a clipper.
Listen,
Anyways,
Tristan, test it. And mine's kind of
Your
poofy. I just get out of the
hair or my
shower.
hair?
R2. R.
You want me to touch both of your
Yes.
hairs?
I took
Where's
a
not
shower.
product?
Seth has
You-
not
you
taken
got
a
that
shower,
thick
and I have taken a
backside.
shower. Mine,
Dude,
hey,
my hair is so thick
mine's
everywhere.
conditioned right now, so
Alright.
keep it in mind. No, run it through.
You didn't run your. His is not thicker than mine. Go through mine now.
That's thick.
I get mine.
Yeah.
I get mine textured.
Tristan,
though.
be honest. It's my hair. It's not No one has as thick as hair as me.
That makes me want to punch you in the face.
Anyways, what's your greatest fear,
I
guys?
don't know how your hair is as thick as it is. I'm not saying that it's more thick, but it definitely, you got a lot of thickness in the front of your head.
It's
Which
unbelievable.
is wild to me because, like, I mean, obviously I don't have nearly as thick
I have
as
enough hair on my head to reupholster a small horse.
I don't think your head starts until, like, right here. All of it, just hair. I hate that it just ran my fingers through.
He has not showered. I have, so you're good. But actually, you just contaminated me with his dirty hair. So we're all screwed.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't matter because you don't clean your hair.
I did.
That's
I
not what he
already
said.
said. I have
Water does not clean your hair. If you think water cleans your hair, you're an idiot.
We did not say
Clean
that.
your hair. It
And I just said I
gets the
shampooed
dirt out. You're
tonight.
not supposed to remove every single oil from your head every single time you shower.
Exactly.
You're using low quality shampoos.
Actually, I am not.
How's my shampoo in
And
question
I condition
now?
every night.
If your shampoo is doing that to your hair, you're using bad
You
shampoo.
Wash your hair.
And I've seen
every
you in there.
single
You have
day.
Selsun Blue, I think.
Incorrect.
I've looked in your shower, dude.
He told me it expires in 2016 too.
Never.
You have Selsun Blue in there.
Okay, I'll be straight with you. I used some Heads and Shoulders. A couple. My most previous shampoo was what I had left over from when I was in Guatemala, because I ran out of shampoo and also was low on the funds. Because
Yeah, they use water and Dawn dish soap over there.
Wow.
you really just came after my people.
Hey, they're my people too.
Go live there for a couple days or for a couple weeks, and then I'll listen to that.
No, I'll come right back. I don't want to.
Said I've seen it. Been
Yeah,
there, done that.
Like it here better. Okay, next pod deck.
Spiders. That's my answer.
Arachnids.
Do not.
Actually, I
spiders.
have a legitimate. Actually, nope. Come to think of it, that's definitely probably my biggest.
You know what my
actually,
biggest fear
most
is? Getting
legitimate
complacent in life.
Spiders.
fear. Yeah, no. Spiders.
That's what I was gonna say. Like.
I was gonna say
dying.
that before we talked about not being so serious.
Yeah. I thought
But
about that.
I also definitely agree.
My biggest fear is dying soon.
That's actually not my biggest fear. I don't think.
So I go, Papa.
Stick with spiders.
All right,
same.
here we go. Cool stuff you're into lately, that you're using lately.
You know, I picked this card and had no answer in mind.
Something I've been using lately is quality shampoo.
Said it cleans my hair and doesn't dry it out.
Yeah. So
Not expired
a-holes.
Selsun Blue.
Cool things that I've been using lately.
I've been into EDC,
I've been into that. I've been in that for a while.
and for those of you who don't know, that's everyday carry. That's stuff you carry every day.
After playing around with that knife and then knowing that's the same one that Peter McKinnon carries, I really want to buy one. Also, he
Only
released
$50.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
Spyderco
definitely.
Tenacious.
And you can find it cheaper at Walmart. I just got it at Amazon Prime.
You can find a
Actually, I don't
Spyderco
know.
cheaper at Walmart? Really?
The Tenacious is like 45, I think. Maybe 41.
Frick. Okay. Well, yeah.
Get
I'm
you a
gonna buy it.
Spyderco.
He also released some stuff.
Oh, we have had a listener ask us to go over our everyday carry.
Really?
Really?
Yeah.
Well, I don't have.
And that listener actually voted for Tristan, so maybe I shouldn't go over my everyday
I don't
carry.
have
But
everyday carry I want, but in my mind, there's a lot.
okay,
of
what's your ideal everyday carry?
That's a hard question.
He said, I actually haven't thought about
Said
it.
I haven't
I
in
wish
my
I knew how to do
mind,
that.
I mean, like items. Like I want a new wallet. I want like a Ridge.
What kind of wallet?
Either
Ridge?
Ridge or Andar.
Front pocket carry.
I've tried that. Maybe if it's thin enough, maybe I'll do that. But
My thing is, I have other things that I, put in my front
I carry a
pockets.
backpack every day for
Yeah,
different
same.
reasons. So I usually keep my pocket or my wallet in there. But I have my Spyderco Tenacious, which is my everyday carry knife at the moment. And I have a small pocketbook that I keep in my back left pocket every single day.
For writing songs or
Yeah. Yeah.
Said it's for
I'm
my
working on a
rhymes.
novel right now. Yeah. Phone, wallet. Yeah, it's not much right now.
What, do you have an everyday
special.
carry?
Actually, yeah. Like when you said it, I never thought about it, but I'm really pleased with my everyday carry. I have like a super thin, like Honduran leather wallet that we got at like some sort of like roadshow or something.
I have a nice wallet. I like it. It's just I want something.
Yeah. I love my wallet. I didn't I used to carry like a really thick wallet. I had a Fossil, and I really liked it because I kept a lot of stuff in it. You saw my wallet that one time in Europe. How much crap I had.
Oh my
in it.
gosh.
Like I could keep so
You
much
had like
stuff in
9
it.
Bahama Bucks cards in there. I was like, dude,
Like
use your rewards.
You never know when you're gonna need that.
Yeah, no. Now I just carry like a couple cards. Never ever carry cash anymore. So I have my wallet, and then I have a knife that I don't carry it every day, but when I do, I put it on my back left pocket, and
Your knife?
it's just a cheaper knife. From
Yeah, I put mine in my back
Guatemala.
left pocket too.
It's easier.
The Spyderco is it's pretty thick, like so I can't put it in my side pocket.
Yeah,
like
no, I
used
don't
to.
have any room on my side pockets.
Yeah.
So I always carry it on my left or my right. But my wallet's usually on my right back pocket, then my phone, and then my keys. And on my keys, I have my AirPods, and I have a teeny tiny little cigar cutter. I don't smoke cigars that often, ever.
You cut your
That
beard.
often ever.
You cut your beard with it.
Do what?
You
He
trim up
says
your
it makes
beard
him
with
feel cool,
Yeah,
so I
he-
carry it.
It gives me that.
He uses it to cut off the fingers of his enemies.
It actually, it's so much fun to just sit there and like fiddle with. Like you could definitely cut your finger off with that if you wanted to.
Absolutely.
It's kind of scary.
Is that your everyday carry?
Yeah, that's mine.
Okay, my everyday carry. I'll start with a wallet. I have a pretty basic wallet. It's Louis Vuitton. Nothing to brag about. It was a gift. I didn't buy it. I have my phone, obviously. I carry my keys with a bottle opener. Never know when you're going to crack a Jaritos.
I have a multi-tool as well.
I carry two different knives. Sometimes I carry either my Benchmade Infidel or my Kershaw Clash. Very differently priced knives, but I love them both. I carry, most of the time I have my Glock 43X on my persons. Even if I'm riding my motorcycle, I carry it in a backpack. And then I use a Tier 1 concealment holster. And then, what else? Wallet, keys, phone, gun, knife. Sometimes I carry a flashlight, a little mini flashlight. It's like a cheap one I found at Academy. I want to buy this little Olight flashlight.
Those are not bad price. You can get one for like
No, you can get
20
one.
bucks.
Yeah, and they're like, you can get one that's very cheap. It's like $20, like 300 lumens, and it lasts
Yeah, I
like
wanna get
22
one of
hours
those
or
as
something.
well.
And it's super. It's like a pin size. Very, very easily
Oh, I
carried.
usually carry a pen too.
I don't carry a pin as much as I should, but I need to. And then
Oh yeah,
love
pen.
pens.
Always have a pen on me.
I
forgot
usually
about-
have a notebook in my backpack.
Yeah, notebook. I forgot about my AirPods when I have them or then I lost. My multi-tool. Soon to be some kind of concealed weapon.
I'm gonna start carrying a concealed water gun. It really freak people out.
You got any guns in mind to carry?
Well, we've talked about this, but I was gonna get a Taurus G2C. It's very budget friendly, but good gun. And I went ahead and got the holster for it from We the People, and it was only like $30 or $40. And but I don't think I'm gonna get that anymore. I think I'm gonna get something a little more expensive.
So you could just sell the holster.
I'm gonna give it to my dad.
Does he have that gun?
He has a G2C.
Okay, sweet. Yeah, it'd be a good birthday gift or something like that.
Yeah.
Sweet. Anything else you're into?
Swords. I don't carry one of those though. Actually, I could if I wanted to. In Texas, I could dual-wield machetes, which brings me to another story about Micah, where Micah was actually much less involved. First time.
Oh, we kind of went over it last week, I think, or 2
Did
weeks
we?
ago.
What?
Yeah, because
Oh,
the
yeah.
Derringer thing. One time I house sat at your house and you weren't even there, and neither were your parents, and I hosted a poker game.
Oh yeah.
First time I ever was over at Micah's house, and actually the first time I ever played poker with all my pals, and Michael wasn't there. It was sad.
Yeah.
I'd never met him at that point.
Oh, jeez. Okay, are we gonna go straight to the
The old stuff.
quote of the week, man of the
Classics.
moment?
Let's do it.
Micah, do you have a man of the moment?
I'm gonna go with Kevin James.
Why?
He just brings a smile to my face. He's every character he plays. Paul Blart. What's his name on
King of Queens.
King of Queens?
Doug Heffernan.
Doug Heffernan. Great guy.
Heffercan, they called him.
Every character he plays.
Paul Blart.
Great goo. Great goo.
Great goose, baby.
I was gonna give one at the beginning of this podcast, but I tend to stutter and mumble And I've been pretty chill, but a lot of times I make subtle jokes that don't land.
I do the same thing.
So
We all do that.
In my
so-
head, I'm hilarious.
Yeah, in my head, I'm absolutely the funniest person I've ever met.
Yeah.
And sometimes I say things and I'm like,
Apparently, our podcast listeners think so too. So
shoot, maybe it's not in my head. I should go into comedy.
yeah,
I voted for you. You know why? Because
Which you've already covered. That
I
I
know. No, because you always put. Okay, yeah, it's kind of pity, but you always put yourself down. You stop doing that.
Oh,
You always bringing yourself down, bringing Seth up to an extent.
oh, jeez.
You're not. You're not.
you're not
Stop.
Oh, I appreciate that. I also
Kevin James.
warmed my heart when you said, "You know, I like your laugh," and Britt does too. And I was like,
Bert really does.
people actually enjoy hearing that crap. That makes me.
No.
Oh, jeez.
No one's told me that. So
People who hate mine probably love yours because mine is just an inversion of yours.
Yeah, I guess.
Mine is an intense inhale, and yours is ha 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 like Santa Claus.
oh jeez. You got a man of the moment, Tristan?
I do. My man of the moment is George Lucas because it's May the 4th, and I can't go a week without talking about Star Wars. And I will abstain, which is wild for me to do on such a day. But if you haven't, go onto Disney Plus and just start watching some of the Star Wars stuff.
I've had a lot of my friends text me about that.
There's some good stuff out there right now.
Yeah,
Rise of
those
Skywalker
friends-
is out. The Clone Wars finale came out last
I
night.
heard I heard Clone Wars is getting litty.
It
Oh
just
my gosh.
finished, and it was so good.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Can't be a grown man and watch cartoons.
I'm still gonna do it, so maybe I'll never grow up. I'll have more fun, and
I'm just
you'll
kidding.
die bored.
I like Disney movies, but that's it. I don't like any other cartoon show. I can't do it.
You ever seen Avatar: Last Airbender?
Yes, when I was a kid, because it's a kid
You ever
show.
watch it now?
So you think
No, it's a
animation
kid's show.
stuff
It's not.
is kids
Okay, yeah,
stuff?
it's a kid show.
Yeah.
All animation,
And-
or for the most part, other than adult animation,
What is that?
Like
Family
Adult
Guy.
Swim and type stuff.
Oh, okay. No, I don't. I can't watch that either.
Like, I don't like that.
No, I don't like
I
it
like
at all.
animations that are kind of meant for kids, but
Now
some
that
of them
I
are
like-
quality.
I like Disney movies like Moana,
I don't know.
Ice Age, Shrek.
Now that I understand what goes into animation, I've learned to appreciate it a little bit more and enjoy it.
Have you seen Avatar?
I can't.
Okay.
Dude,
I've
quit
been
pushing
meaning
Avatar like
to.
it's your job, dude.
I need it. I will
They
go
pay me
back.
monthly stipends.
I said I'm sponsored.
I will watch it because I loved it as a kid, and I love like some of the stuff that I
Dude,
see.
watch a
on
real
Instagram.
show before you watch Avatar. I try to get you to watch several shows and you won't do it.
There's no animation. Don't.
I
Like
tried to
them.
get you both to watch Vikings and you won't do it.
easy to digest though. Like it's just.
Yeah, because it's
20-minute
meant for
episodes.
children.
And it's also a phenomenal plot.
Yes, it's great.
You know what's better?
So what? That there's hidden
He
messages.
says, now that
in
I
it.
understand what goes into fake TV, why don't you watch a show with real actors that are putting in
easy-
real work?
Okay, you know how easy it is to me to just sit here with a camera and film you. How,
Yeah,
how much
okay.
harder would it be
How
if I
easy
said,
it is
okay,
to
I'm gonna
act.
actually freaking draw Seth
How easy
and
it is
make
to
him come
act.
to life? It's not easy, but it's so much harder. Okay, I'm not even gonna.
Whoa, it's so much harder?
compare them. I'm not gonna compare them.
Yeah,
because
that's why Stevie Nunez, who no one knows, that's a made-up name I just came up with, but that's probably the name of an animator. No one knows that guy. You know who people do know? Tom Cruise.
that guy makes plenty of money, and he's
Not as
very
much as Tom Cruise?
Probably not.
It doesn't mean there's
Probably
more skill
not.
to it.
I'm not saying there's more skill to it. I'm just saying there's a reason those guys make the big bucks because
So
it's
there's a
hard.
reason that. Never mind. I almost said something super controversial, and I
Go
didn't
for
mean
it.
to.
Go for it.
I don't think this way. However, there's obviously a reason that football players make more money than special forces guys, right?
Uh-huh.
That reason being what?
Well, the special
Just
forces
that they're
guys
more
aren't.
in the spotlight.
Well, they're
But it definitely takes much more skill to be in the special forces. Would you say so?
no.
No?
No.
I don't think it would. Okay.
I think it's a totally
you think
different.
that it's-
I don't think that. I don't necessarily think that guys that in the NFL should make millions of dollars while guys in special forces make $80,000 a year. Don't think that. However,
They're both.
unfortunately, those guys in special forces, most of the time, are not professional level athletes.
Okay. I get that.
Like if a guy in special
So
forces
an
tried to play running
animator-
back, he would probably get slaughtered.
If an animator tried to go and be the star of a film,
Some of them could do that. It just depends on if they're pretty. Usually, good looking. But it's perfectly capable. But the chances are less of an actor, Tom Cruise, going behind the camera and doing an animated series.
Yeah.
Because it's like kind of
It's not comparable.
it's kind of for like kids or like
You're
a
about to say
joke.
for virgins.
Dude, I was like, where are you going?
It was in a face like, wow.
It's for men who have never laid with a woman. So,
It made me hot.
I can't do. I'm a little hot too.
It's also
I don't have anything against animation. I just don't enjoy it. I can't get into it.
Would I rather watch Breaking Bad or Vikings? I haven't seen it yet, but I know I will like it. I'd rather watch that, but I thoroughly enjoy animation.
I think that they're like, for me, it's not even a rather. I would rather do this. It's just in the moment. Like I love Stranger Things, but sometimes I'm maybe not. Also, well, I don't even want to say Stranger Things because Stranger Things has a whole bunch of stuff that goes into it in post production, like the monsters.
Oh, special effects is different. I'm not talking about that.
Yeah, like
Almost everything has special effects in it,
yeah.
which is
I guess they're not comparable at all, actually.
They're not. But he made it. He made a comparison. So we
who
had
made a
maybe
comparison.
I
You
believe you
definitely did.
Wait, what did I say?
When you said, why is there's obviously a reason that Tom Cruise is making more money than Norman Schnorman.
No, he made the comparison because he said that's hard. Doing a real TV show is not hard.
No, okay. I started to say that and I was like, wow, I sound like an extremist right now. Not what I meant to do.
He said anybody can make a James Bond movie.
I stopped myself, okay?
Game of Thrones, Child's Play. You know what's impressive? Clone Wars.
Rick and Morty. Which is actually a great show, by the way.
I haven't watched it.
And your man. Okay,
I actually really like
we got to move on.
Yeah. Have you said
George
yours?
Lucas.
No, I haven't said
May
my
the
man of the
fourth be
moment.
with
My
you.
man of the moment is Tom Bergeron.
Uh-huh.
Do you know who that is,
I
Tristan?
don't think I do.
He's a host of America's Funniest Home Videos.
He was.
Oh,
I don't think
frick.
he's not anymore.
Is he alive?
I believe so. And he
Yeah,
also hosts
is.
his Dancing with the
He's
Stars.
thriving, but I don't think he's doing.
Dancing with the Stars.
I think-
Oh, Carlton is doing America's Funniest Home Videos.
Are you
That's
serious?
Alfonso Ribeiro. Get it right.
All right.
I knew Carlton.
He is
I
living
would
by
not-
Carlton, and he does not want that.
I've heard
He
that.
doesn't want that?
No,
But-
why would you want to live? Why would you want to be known as one character your entire life? That's why he couldn't get like movies and stuff because everybody just thought of him as
Well,
Carlton.
he's probably still rolling in it.
Probably is.
Yeah, most
But
definitely.
his name is
Too
Alfonso
bad
Ribeiro. I
people
would
know
have
you
you
as
spit
Carl.
on him.
If you would rather call me a different name, but I also get
Maybe you should
millions
get
of
an
dollars,
animation.
call me a different
I have
name.
thousands of people call me Mav, but you think I complain about that? No.
No, Tom Bergeron, he's made me laugh a lot. I think he really, he always has a nice suit on, and he brings it every time he gets out on that floor.
He's a good voice too.
Hey, what's the dude that does Jeopardy?
Alex Trebek.
Alec Trebek.
Didn't he die?
Did he?
Yeah, I think he did.
Because I remember when they announced that he was
Ask
fitting the kick.
Google.
Okay, Google. Is Alec Trebek still alive?
Sorry, I don't know how to help.
I
with
said
that.
Alec.
Here are other
Is
things
Brenda
to
Lee
try.
still
Hold on,
alive? Is
hold
that
on.
what you said?
It's Alex Trebek, I think.
I thought it was Alec.
Okay, hold on. Okay, Google, is Alex Trebek living?
According to Wikipedia, George Alexander.
Hey, there's not a
American
death date.
television personality,
Okay, I've got to
game
look it
show
up
host,
without my
actor.
voice. Give me 2
He has been
seconds.
the host
Okay,
of
Google, that's enough.
game-
Stop. Please.
I thought it was Alec.
You thought wrong.
Is that him?
Yeah, that's definitely him.
Okay. I never watched a whole lot of Jeopardy.
Do you have a quote of the week, Micah?
No, he didn't die. I think he was just retiring, and then like
Well,
I think like people were getting emotional because he was like,
I definitely think
yeah,
he's
no,
sick.
still
I-
alive.
'cause
really
no,
sick.
That could be
it
really-
came out like
He's definitely sick.
about a year ago
Sickle
that
cell?
I don't know what it was, but he was near death, and he said, "No worries, I'm gonna do another season of Jeopardy anyways."
You have a quote of the week?
I do.
Okay.
It's by Ben Bergeron.
Ooh,
Not Tom
no relation?
No, not that I know of. That'd be awesome.
Yeah, it would.
But Ben Bergeron, he's like he's a CrossFit coach, and he has a podcast, and he has a lot of knowledge that he puts out there, and it's really good stuff. But he has a quote, and this is an approximation, but it says, "The grass is not greener on the other side of the fence; it's greener wherever you water it." So like you can water it where you're standing.
That's fine.
Shoot.
Yeah, he said it in a lot cooler way, and it was bomb that he dropped.
I like that. Don't move on to the next thing. Put the work in.
Yeah, don't think the next thing's gonna be the best thing. Make the now the best thing.
I like
Do you have a
That's pretty cool.
quote of the week?
I do. Mine is by a fellow named Eric. I don't remember his last name, but Easy E. He's better known as.
Wasn't it Clapton?
Okay, Google. What's
Is it Eric
Eazy-E?
Mangini?
Okay, Google. What is
Eric
Easy
Fisher?
E's name? See, you freaking messed it up.
It says what is your
What
name?
is your name?
Assistant.
Okay, Google. What is Easy E's real name?
Easy's full name was Eric Lynn
Oh,
Rose.
Oh
Eric,
yes,
right.
yes, yes.
Yeah, I know him.
It was
Is Eric Clapton and
Eric Clapton is a singer, guitarist.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's
Okay,
a really
that's
good guitarist. Knowing nothing in life but to be legit. Don't quote me, boy, because I ain't saying it. He did not say it. I changed the word a little bit. Just thought that really stuck out to me.
Don't quote you.
Don't quote me, ever, because I don't know nothing in life.
I
But I'm trying to make it.
forgot my quote of the week,
That is
but I have
irresponsible.
one that I've been meaning to do for episodes now that I keep forgetting, and it's from a TV show I've never watched, which is animated. It's from a TV show called Rick and Morty,
Oh heck!
and I've never watched the show because, like I said, I just can't do it. I can't. But very good quote. I don't know what the scenario is because, like I said, I didn't watch it. I just saw the quote on Twitter and I liked it. He walks out on stage. It might be Rick or Morty. I don't know the characters. Probably Rick.
Rick's the old man.
Maybe Morty.
Morty's the little boy.
Okay, it's Rick.
Okay.
Rick walks out on a stage. He gets booed. He says, "Your boos mean nothing because I've seen what makes you cheer."
Shoot.
Pretty good.
That's
Which is
good.
such a
He actually
bomb.
drops a couple of bombs in that show.
I mean, that's a fire quote.
That's good.
Because it actually has changed the way that I think about things sometimes now.
that poll
Yeah, yeah.
that I've seen.
Now that I know what you
you're
like,
cheering
I don't.
for.
Yeah. So, but no, seriously, we've discussed it before. We've gotten overwhelming support from the podcast. More people listen to this podcast than I ever thought would want to listen to this podcast. However, that has come with very, very few people that are against us for some reason and don't like it. I don't know why. But
Sucks for them.
yeah, exactly. We're not gonna give you any money when we make a lot. So, so take that.
Is that a promise to the other listeners who like it?
Yeah, you might get a cent,
Stop.
a cent or
Cut
two.
the recording. Cut the recording.
Yeah.
We'll remember.
You'll never be on the podcast. So, anyways, but yeah, I just don't care what they think anymore because I've seen what makes them cheer.
That's good.
So,
I like it.
Anyways, fire quote. But I think that's pretty much all we have.
I think so.
I want to come back again,
Do it.
and then we can ask. I want to come on a deeper
Oh heck yeah.
episode.
That'd be
Let's do
fun.
that. We can do that soon, actually.
Yeah. we
Well,
really could.
I live 7 minutes away, so
So yeah,
Heck yeah.
send us an email if you like Micah. If you don't want him,
No, I think
if you don't want him back on, we'll keep getting
let's
boxed
do it.
in.
Let's do a poll.
So, yeah.
that's. Oh, I had one last thing.
Oh, actually, and I'm very honored. Tristan put me on his top 10 moments of the podcast before I ever came on the podcast.
Oh heck yeah. Well, you've been a part of the podcast for long before today.
Yeah, a couple times.
So we appreciate you being here.
Yeah, but y'all didn't say my name, especially with the motorcycle accident.
Oh yeah.
Shout out.
Which,
yeah,
by the way, I
it is
guess
what it
now-
is. I didn't crash. I dropped it. So
Yeah, which is such a funny term. You said you drop
I purposely
you
set
drop
it down.
a glass of water. You don't drop a motorcycle.
Who said that?
You did.
I did.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Well, shoot.
Yeah, I was cracking
Anyways.
up when I heard that one.
And we enjoyed it, and we will have you back on soon.
Yeah, for sure.
Cool.
All right,
Until next
Micah, do you have
time.
anything to say before we sound off?
Closing quote. Oh wait, can you give us our best impression of?
No, I want you.
Kevin
No, hold on. I want to
impersonating
get it. I'm
Dave.
gonna come up with a different impression. I want you to say, "See you next week," in your best Jeff Bridges.
Oh, I gotta warm up for that one. This guy's so
Remember when I
funny.
used to do Jeff Bridges?
Yeah, I used to do it too, like without trying.
It's
Just growled.
I'll see you next week. Yeah, that was bad.
He sounded like
I'll see you next week, all right?
He sounded like a very run-of-the-mill country singer that plays at a local bar every week. I'll see you next week.
Give me yours. It might inspire me.
Jeff Bridges has got a little growl. You have to keep your tongue kind of across the roof of your mouth. He said, "See you next week. It's gonna be hard." I'll do a Jeff Bridges in what's the movie?
I have no idea.
The movie where he plays. It's a John Wayne remake. True Grit.
Oh, yeah.
He grunts a lot. He goes, "Well, I'll see you next week."
Thank you.